is another time. We are blessed to be here. Somebody's just welcome you live at this broadcast. This information is nothing new. We are not living in a new world. We are not living in another fresh day. Every day is a new day to new something, to new opportunity, to new brand. People create brand. People buy into a brand because that brand have overcome some challenges. They improve in their brand, they make it presentable and market it to the world. What brand are you building? What will someone buy from you? If something, the same thing is close to you, them, and why did they have to choose to drive 1 mile, 1 hour in order to buy from you? If you don't build your brand with commitment and excellence and integrity and honesty, can people buy from you? Can people accept you? Can they make it different? Today, this world always celebrates people who go through some challenge to solve a problem, to create a solution to people's needs. I want to welcome you and believe that the society where you are today, whatever problem, whatever experience, whatever challenge you are going through, it can be used to create a better future in somebody else's plan. In order not to create the same problem, sometimes people write a book to so other people to read, improve through that so that people cannot go through the same problem. Sometimes people choose not to believe. And when you choose not to believe, it's a belief. If you choose not to believe anything, it's still a belief. If you choose to believe, it's a belief. If you choose to believe God, it's a belief. If you choose not to believe God or believe yourself, it's a belief. And anything that you believe is what creates the reality of your life. If we will see today and expect tomorrow to be great, it has to be something that we must do today in order to improve our life tomorrow. See the world today, light will keep shining. The sun will still shine. The moon will still shine. The star will still shine. But if you live in your own small room and believe and doubt that there is light outside, the moon is not shining, the star will not shine, and because you choose to block the light from shining or reflect through you, doesn't mean that the light or the sun is not shining. Sometimes people choose not to attach themselves to anywhere. They don't believe anybody. They choose to hold themselves to themselves. Their plan, their life is for themselves. They live alone. They don't believe anybody. That is why they live only by themselves and struggle within themselves and never do anything more than themselves. If you want to be anything, try to let somebody challenge you. Let the problem you go through challenge you. Let your difficulty challenge you. Let your poverty challenge you. Let the rejections challenge you. Let something that you have experienced that you don't want your own children to go through challenge you to do something different. If we don't do something different, the same people who are behind us or after us will still going to go through the same problem. They're still going to repeat the same story. They're still going to repeat the same mistake. They're still going to go through the same cycle every time because we are not doing something to show the world that we come through struggle, we can make it right. If you live in that small darkness and say the light is not shining, the sun will still shine, the moon will shine, the star will shine, but you choose not to allow the sun, the moon to reflect through you. You see, the life will give to you anything that you commit yourself to. It is a right time for us to begin to dedicate our time to what matters in the mind of other people and see it reflect through us. See, God has given 7.something billions of people living on the planet opportunity to breathe. If you choose not to breathe, it is your choice. If you choose to breathe the same oxygen that the poor man is living, the rich man is living anywhere around the world, is the same air. People have the same 24 hour. is what you commit your second to that turn to a minute, the minute that turn to hour, that creates the future that you want to see. If you choose not to commit your life to anything, you live for anything, and you cannot be anything. You don't want to try anything. You don't want to believe anything. Goodness don't pass through you. Success don't pass through our family. We were born in poverty. The reason why we're poor is because my father was poor, my grandfather was poor. But who can do something different in order to change the story? You have gone to school, you have experienced some things, or do you still want your own children to go through the same story, repeating the same story, receiving the same story, do the same thing every day and expect a different result? It's just like taking we just waste our time. I believe that we shouldn't continue to waste our time. Every day people don't share the right thought, people don't share the right belief. We want something to happen, but we are not trying anything to make it happen. It cannot happen like that. Stay blessed and have a great day, because I know that God will reward you if you sacrifice your little effort to create that future that you want to see, that your own generation will come to see a better plant that you plant in their mind. Plant that flower, water it every time, sacrifice the little effort, make it happen. The world will come to you because we are doing something. People buy into a brand that sacrifice their time. People buy into a brand that makes something different. People buy into a brand that makes something unique. Do it. Let's make it work. The world is already in the hand of those who want to change it. That is what I believe.